Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing another episode of Rewatching Degrassi. I promise y'all I'm going to be doing a lot of new stuff, or not a lot of new stuff, but some new stuff coming soon. I know I've been doing a lot of Degrassi, and I know that's why a lot of you guys are here, but I kind of do want to do some new fun things, and I do have some things up in my big fat brain, but I just got to plan it out. But yeah, today we're going to be doing another episode of Rewatching Degrassi. We are doing episodes 16 and 17, with episode 16 being called Eye of the Tiger and episode 17 being Queen of Hearts, I think. C. Queen of Hearts. Yeah, I'm really excited. We are itching closer and closer to the end of season 4. It's crazy. It's been going by really fast, but honestly, I'm not mad at it. I love it. Before we get started, I just want to say make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. All that great stuff is free as hell. You know, the whole shebang, shabab, whatever. Also, before we get started, I do want to acknowledge the unfortunate passing of Jamil French, who played Dave in like seasons 9 all the way until I believe the end of the show. It's really unfortunate. It's so sad because I remember like season 9 was around the time, like that was like the last season I kind of kept up with, and I remember him being added to the show, thinking like, oh cool, another young black guy like myself. He was kind of cute. I was like, okay, this is gonna be really cool. So I was like really excited to see his character, and unfortunately I didn't keep up with the show, so I don't really know exactly how his character turned out, but it's really sad at the age of 29 that, you know, he passed. It really sucks. So I'm sending love and light to his family, his friends, you know, all the people he worked with, because that's just really unfortunate and really sad. Also, I do want to thank you guys as well for all the love and support that I got on my last video. Like, I was just really glad I was able to just sit and talk and get things off my chest, and I'm really glad that you guys, you know, listened and watched and, you know, can relate. It feels great to know that I'm not alone in certain situations and in certain feelings. So I want to say thank you guys for that as well. Is that it? Yeah, this is a really long intro, whatever. You guys already know my intros be long as fuck sometimes. I'm sorry. Well, let's just go ahead and get started. Also, wait. Do y'all hear that? It's music. If you guys don't hear it, great. If you do, I'm sorry. Okay, let's start.
Thanks, you guys. And thanks for not making a big deal out of it.
Hazel tried to stop us.
Emphasis on try. Everyone was really excited to have you back.
Everyone?
I think Jimmy's upset with Spinner because he never really went to the hospital to see him, but we never saw Hazel either, which is another thing. Someone did point out about Spinner, and someone said something about how Hazel never really, I said it too. Hazel could have had a really good storyline, you know, dealing with Jimmy being shy and dealing with him being paralyzed and the emotions she's going through, but we never really saw that. We saw her like crying after like he went to the hospital for the first time, like she was in the hospital with Paige crying, but after that we never really saw her in the hospital with Jimmy. We only ever saw like Marco and Craig. We didn't even see Paige either. Like, it's weird. So Jimmy's upset with Spinner for not seeing him in the hospital, but Hazel didn't come either, technically.
Sit down. At this angle, I can see up your nose. Oh, good. You should hate me. That takes too much energy. I got other things to deal with, like hooking up some fat rims for the ride.
Jimmy has always been such a good friend to Spinner. Like, oh, it sucks. Like, Spinner does not deserve Jimmy's friendship. Like, even, Jimmy has never done anything harmful to Spinner or done anything bad to him throughout these first 4 seasons. But there's been so many times where Jimmy could have cut Spinner off, like when he stole his MP3 player, and what else? The shooting, of course. There's something else I'm trying to think of, but I can't think of it right now. All that to say, Spinner's trash, Jimmy is king, period, point blank.
You know what? My shorts double as a bathing suit.
JT!
Rolling on cement with you. Rolling in the water with your sister.
It's so crazy seeing JT and Liberty as a couple now after all these years of Liberty thirsting for JT, and it's finally here.
This is definitely a surprise. I guess all I can say is we go for MVP number 3 next year, right? Go Panthers.
Poor Jimmy. Cause like, I can see how he could feel like so sad. Like even though all these people are like happy for him and happy to see him and like doing all these nice things, it's like, yeah, you guys are doing it because I've been shot and now I'm in a wheelchair, you know? Like if none of this would have happened, none of all this would be happening. And like it's kind of overwhelming. Like I can understand. I feel him.
Rick put me in this chair for life. For life. Sometimes I just wish he had better aim.
Oh,
Finish the job.
why did I never realize he said
Don't
that?
mean that.
Bruh, no, I'm not. Y'all, I'm...
In the bathroom, after we dumped that stuff on Rick, me and Jay told him you were behind it.
Trash human being. A trash
And then he
bag.
shot me.
Trash bag. How come I never realized he said, I wish Rick had better aim? Or like something like that. He said something along those lines and I never noticed that. Like that's fucking crazy.
Nobody wants to see you spin. You've done enough damage.
Exactly, and now I have to fix it.
And go fix it someplace else. It's far away from Jimmy. And that includes the party tonight, all right? Make other plans.
It's kind of like, will they ever learn? Like, isolating people is not gonna solve any issues. But I'm like, yeah, like, I understand they're mad. Like, they have every reason to be mad at Spinner. They had every reason to be mad at Rick. But, like, they're just repeating these same cycles of, like, isolating everyone and just, like, being rude to them. And every time it ends up in, like, tragedy. So I don't understand why they keep doing it. Like, y'all can just ignore someone. You don't have to, like, antagonize them or, like, be rude to them in their face. I don't know. I'm about to fight.
It's bleeding. My brother's bleeding because of you.
And he started it. Like, he ran up first. Like, run up, get done up. Like, period. Like, JT did what he had to do. Tell him to stay out of the way. I love Danny, by the way, but like, ew. This is the second time today I've seen a white girl with dreads, and I'm not happy about it. I went to Goodwill today just, you know, do a little thrifting. I didn't find anything, but like 5 minutes of me being there, I saw a white girl with like dreads. White people with dreads would just always look weird and kind of stupid, and I could not stop staring at her.
I didn't come here to fight. I just wanted to introduce you to my friends. Because, buddy, you need friends. This guy?
Jay is like, how can I stand Jay? Why did Degrassi writers add him in? He literally just shows up and messes everything up. Like, he hasn't done anything positive since he's appeared on screen. Like, what was the point? I need someone at me and tell me why they decided to add a 41-year-old man to the cast and have him just be on drugs and drink and get people shot and get people STDs. Like, why? Like, why? Why? And now he's getting freaking underage Spinner drunk. Yeah, we get it, Jay. You're of age, but Spinner isn't.
Just, how can I get you to stop hating me?
Spinner, you should really go. Can't you take a hint?
Just chew me out, bite my head off. I don't care. Just tell me, please.
No. There's no going back from this. It's crazy because every time Spinner has messed with Jimmy... Oh, God. Oh, God. Every time, like, Spinner has done something to Jimmy, Jimmy always does, like, chew him out or, like, gives him this big speech and then forgives him. But something like this, you just can't. And I still don't understand why he ever does actually forgives him, because it just doesn't make sense.
Want me here?
Going home.
Come on, Spin, you're drunk, all right?
Whose car is that?
I want my friend back. When have you ever treated me like a friend?
Period.
When you lied to Rick? When you told me about it? Just go drive off a bridge. I don't care. I don't. You're dead to me already.
Period, 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 period. I mean, I love facts and he spoke facts. Like, you like facts? I love facts. Facts no printer. I don't feel bad. Spinner crying gives me so much joy.
I bullied Rick. A lot, and that whack your brain contest, the paint and feathers thing.
Yeah?
It was my idea.
Is there anyone else I need to talk to about that?
Jay.
Jay Hogarth, he was in on it too.
And Alex, what's Alex's last name? Why don't they ever bring up Alex?
If you have to suspend me,
Suspend? A boy died. Another one is confined to a wheelchair for what might be the rest of his life.
When do I get to come back?
Gavin, we have zero tolerance for bullying, and I have no choice.
Expelled.
I'm expelling you.
You gotta go. I love it. I love it. Like, he was just so used to doing stuff, getting in trouble, and just getting these little pats on the back, a little suspension, a little detention. But you can't do something like this and the thing that you did have the consequences that it had and not get an extreme punishment. Like, I love this episode. This is a great episode because finally Spinner got his comeuppance. Comeuppance. Is that the word? I don't know.
Comeuppance.
But yeah, that's the end of I Desire. I really love this episode. I love when people do bad things and they get in trouble for it. I love it. So now we're going to go to episode 17, Queen of Hearts. Boom.
You forget to pay the electric bill too?
Sometimes my ferret,
You got a ferret here?
I catch him chewing on electrical cords. And Bueller. Bueller.
Not the freaking ugly ass ferret guy chewing on the electrical cords. I remember that happening. R.I.P. Bueller. I don't know what this episode's about, but has to do with Ellie, I'm assuming. She was just like, she just brushed her teeth and rinsed her mouth out with orange juice. I don't think I'm gonna put that in, but that's nasty. Have you ever had orange juice after brushing your teeth? Literally the nastiest thing in the world. So why would you do that?
Isn't it a school night?
Yeah, I like school nights. There's less chance of running into someone from school. Paige. Oh, new uniforms, finally.
Yeah, there's 3 boxes in the office we have to pick up.
Why are y'all having these conversations with each other in school? I know y'all both have cell phones. Text each other. You know, send little, don't sext. Actually, don't text either because this is an inappropriate relationship.
Ellie. If you're proud of me being independent, watch me go one step further. After this month, I won't take any more of your money. I won't need you, Mom. Not anymore.
What you gonna do, sis? I do think she eventually does move back in with her mom, but like, I would be a little hesitant to move back too, because sis, you almost burned the whole house down because you were drunk. Like, I'd be a little hesitant.
You don't return phone calls? The reject twins called in sick. You're behind the counter.
But I'm off shift.
Want to make that permanent?
No, she doesn't.
Matt.
Paige, your boss could have just as easily been Simpson, and we could have just as easily been caught.
Girl, if I went to my job on my off day and they talking about clock in because somebody called it, you know how quick I would have cussed you out? I'm off, Miss Ma'am. Like, I'm not coming in.
Bias is telling the truth, just a version of the truth.
Good. Okay, so back to why pop stars marry once they release a new CD.
These fools here. Yes, Boiler Room. Was this the first appearance of the Boiler Room? Why do they keep doing stuff in school? Girl, are y'all that horny?
Tonight, after work, I come over.
Where, my place?
Yeah, I want to see your private bohemian man lair.
Paige, you can't. It's gotta be something or someplace else. Look, I'll pop by the theater and we'll go out for coffee after work.
Matt.
Wait a bit before you leave.
Imagine having to sneak around with somebody. That's trash. You might be cute when you're 17, but when you're an adult like he is, gross and nasty.
Big secret. The only place we can escape to where he and me can be a we is his. He doesn't want me going there.
It sounds to me then there's not a lot of honesty going around.
Nobody can know about this, Manny.
No, not around the school. I mean, between you and him.
I think I remember his place is really bummy. Like he lives in a shitty apartment. if I can remember correctly. I think that's why he doesn't want her around. But like, girl, grow up. Let her go. No. Grow up and let this chick go, okay? This child. Like a chick, like a baby chick. Let this child go.
Move in.
Sure, I'll go get my things.
I'm serious. Move in, it'd be cool.
Cool? Sure, no mom, no mom's boyfriend of the week. But then there's this thing called rent.
Only $270 a month, each. My mom was drunk. Always drunk. Right up to the night she lit the house on fire.
But she's sober now. And paying your rent. All the time trying to make things right with you. Wow, what a monster.
Miss Bam is just lonely, and like, if you guys watched my last video, I can relate, but I do not want a roommate. A, because I live in a studio apartment, and B, I just don't like living with other people. But also, like, Alex should understand bad moms, because Alex's mom, Alex's mom might be the worst mom of all moms on the show, but you know what? We're not there yet.
Keep it, don't bother. 4 points. We win. You really ought to believe in people more.
Okay, Alex trying to teach a lesson, but sis, you still ain't own up to the fact that you are one of the reasons why Jimmy's in a wheelchair. So, I don't know if I can get by Alex right now, but I do like Alex as a character. She's very in-depth and very, you know, she has to... Okay, hold on, sorry.
Look, beyond that, I'm a student, like you. Except I live in a pit hole apartment. There. All the glamour this relationship ever had. Gone.
You said relationship, which means I get to stay.
I mean, she can't judge nobody's apartment because where you living at? Your mom's house? Like, I wish I would bring a dude over here who don't have his own place and he start to judge. Like, where you're staying at? Okay, you can go.
Come home, Ellie. I'm tired of being alone.
So is she.
Yeah. Me too.
Girl, you really thought you was this big bad bitch, but now you're gonna go back home. It's okay though. I understand what she's feeling. I would never move back home with my parents, but then again, I'm 26 and not 16, so that is the end of episode 16 and 17. I really enjoyed episode 16. 17, it was okay too. I like both episodes. I just really like the first episode because I love when people who do horrible things get punished. Like, Spinner deserved all that. And then episode 17, you know, dealing with Ellie and her feeling alone after Sean went back home and then her pet ferret died. You have to think she's still a teenager. Like, she's not an adult. Like, teenagers, I feel like as much as they say they don't need their parents, they really do need their parents. I couldn't imagine 16-year-old me moving out and living on my own because I probably would, like, literally go insane. So I don't blame her for going back home. Honestly, I still would be just a little frightened that my mom, she says she's like 3 months sober, but that's a long time if you are used to drinking every day. But I mean, I don't know. I still be kind of skeptical, but I don't think she has like a relapse or anything. I don't remember, but if she does, then oh my God. I don't remember. That's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that awesome, fantastic, splendid stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.